Hello. Th- uh,
Oh,
Bubbles, thank you for the 38 months. Miko, thank you for the 26 months. I forgot to hit recording. Now it's recording. Because I also record these, so I can have them just in case. In case somewhere between like the Twitch to YouTube pipeline, it messes up.
Fair.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the long-awaited session 5 of Rust and Gold. Miko's finally back from vacation.
I'm back from down under.
Come from the land down under, where women glow and men plunder. I'm not doing the rest of the song.
okay.
The guy from Men at Work is just gonna crash through my fucking window, just being like copyright infringement, and hit me with a boomerang.
You're gonna get force graded like an Oblivion guard.
Oh my god. Stop! You violated the law. Oh fuck. Okay. Ow. But yeah, we're here to play we're here to play Pathfinder again today. Very excited. It's been a hot minute. Oh fuck, music. I'm a professional. Oh god.
Need some tunes to set the mood.
Indeed.
That was my fault.
What's up?
Yeah, just me being a real character. That wasn't. The DM is a professional. I was just being a gremlin behind the scenes.
What happened?
I'm trying to help.
Oh, I see. I understand. How dare you? All right, booted. No longer. Gone.
Oh, damn it.
1,000 years dungeon.
1,000 years dungeon. Sound like a toddler.
What?
Forever.
I mean,
Go to the
don't
dungeon
threaten me with a
now.
good time. I like dungeons.
What?
Punishment. Bad punishment dungeon.
Bad.
Okay, never mind.
Oh,
No, not the one in the basement. Not the one in the basement of the brothel. You know, it's not that one. That's the
Not
fun
that
one.
one. Not today.
I can't spell PVC.
All right. So, when last we left our heroes, the party were fuck you, Dre.
I was waiting for it.
I'm so heated. You're not getting your points back. The oh my god. The party was awoken in the I'm not doing that one either. Stop it. The party was awoken in the middle of the night to the sound of a commotion going on outside. The they then they proceeded to what's the word, they proceeded to convene outside, finding the local tavern in the village that they were staying in. The tavern, the Prickled Pear, had been set ablaze overnight. Rushing in, they saved the tavern owner, a man named Voden Merrybuckle, a dwarven man named Voden Merrybuckle, and they then decided to go and find the bandits that set the camp ablaze. Finding the bandits' hideout, they attempted to sneak in but were ambushed. And met the bandits' leader, an Ifrit man named Victor Volcano, like a fire elemental man, who presented the party with an ultimatum, either to leave and forget any of this ever happened, basically just leave the town to their fate, or die. Just it's a fun ultimatum. The party made their own suggestion of, what if we hand you guys a treasure chest and we go on our way? And Victor was like, yeah, that's acceptable. One of his underlings seemed to be like, hey, don't trust them. And they were met with a very swift, that underling was met with a very swift death as Victor grabbed him by the neck and caused his neck to melt, killing him very quickly, as one does, villain things. We now convene again with the party outside of the bandits' hideout. What would you like to do?
We should move away as quickly as possible.
Yes.
And not discuss anything until we are very far away.
I assumed that was going to be the case.
Yes.
As you guys start moving back towards the town, you get to a point where you're far enough away that you're like, they're not going to hear us discuss. If there's anything you want to discuss on the way back.
Well, that sucked. I mean, I don't know what happened there. I thought, all I know is that quick thinking on your part, by the way, that was impressive. I'd have thought to, chest and the bribe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a bribe?
Greedy. I mean, yeah, I would say so.
It's a bit unorthodox, but it should work nonetheless.
I mean, technically, it's not a bribe. It's right. It's a trap, but it looks like a bribe.
Tomato.
And I'm not going soft on you. You gotta bribe somebody. You gotta bribe somebody. You gotta set somebody up for a trap. You gotta set somebody up for a trap. I understand. Avoidable.
So, is there any more discussion, or do we just want to move back to town?
To the town.
We should find treasures.
All right. As you guys approach the town, the blaze surrounding, or the blaze engulfing the puzzled pair, has been mostly put out. Unfortunately, most of the tavern didn't really make it. But it isn't going to spread. It was able to be contained, and it hasn't spread to any of the other buildings. The entire excursion you've had was maybe an hour and a half. I'd say 45-ish minutes, like there, maybe a little bit more, but slightly less than 2 hours. As you return, there's still some people lingering about. You see Vodun's two daughters, or one of his two daughters, still around the puzzled pair. A couple other townsfolk, and as you approach from out of the forest, Beaudry Evergreen, the younger halfling man, and whose parents own the plot of land that the village is on, own the farm that the village is on, sees you and kind of and like gestures over towards the group of you to come speak.
Oh, I head over.
He hails you guys over. As the group of you approach, he oh god, I have to do southern accents again. Oh boy. As you approach, he looks tired. He's covered in like soot, from like and stuff from like moving like stuff with the fire, and man looks like he needs a bath real bad. So do most of the people, but still looks determined as you approach. Like, so did you find them? Find where they live? Y'all made it out, so what happened?
Well,
We've
we definitely found him.
Yeah.
We were unfortunately ambushed. There's a decent amount of them in that cave.
Yeah, that's what we were worried about. Like, when you made it out, how many did you take out on the way?
Well, you see,
one.
technically one.
All right. Well, it's not nothing. Well, one less for the one less of them to attack the village in the morning. You guys are you guys are still going to be up for it, right? Maybe not as you still got to be up bright and early.
Of course.
Yeah. This guy. Yeah. We got it covered.
Indeed.
As you kind of like speak like that, he kind of like looks at you guys like weird, like, are you guys okay?
We are fine, citizen.
All right, just as long as you're here in the morning. All right. Well, we should all head to bed. Got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Well, today, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Could
All
get
right.
We
some
do.
sleep.
Can I pull like the party away for a second? Be like, sorry, Beaudry. We're gonna talk about something really quick.
Oh yeah, sure. I was heading back to the house, so I'm probably gonna end up taking a bath before, so you can probably catch me before I head back to bed. So I'll be awake if you need me. And you see Beaudry and like the assorted like citizenry disperse.
Okay, now the camera is panned down, looking from the ground up, and we all kind of gather around it.
Yeah,
We do like that thing.
you do the huddle the huddle cam. Yeah.
The team huddle.
So I know we're bringing Chazers to them. Do you think maybe we can muster up a small kind of like quote unquote strike team with these people?
I don't want to put the civilians' lives in danger.
Yeah, 100%. But if we're not able to fully, what if Chazos gets full?
I don't think mimics get full.
Don't they just like
Is he still?
slurp?
Is Chazos like around? Is he like in like the middle of the town?
You left,
So-
yeah, you left him near the grocer.
Oh, okay.
Probably still snoring.
Probably.
We should get Chazers in this huddle.
Yeah.
We go gather around Chazers.
Okay. You go gather
a
around
model now.
Chazers. He is in fact snoring. You guys wake him up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chazers, wake up.
All right. I'm awake. I was always awake.
Keep it down.
Okay. Hello. Is it time?
We need to discuss a few things.
Okay.
So
Pollex,
do
if
you
would.
ever get full?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Do you like get full eating people and things?
I can. It doesn't happen very often.
Right.
Great.
Now I know you've wanted to eat a while, and you said you'd help us with eating people, but like
Yes.
that includes maybe having to fight a little, right? Like that seems like okay.
I mean,
So-
if mimics are ambush predators, so I don't like to fight, but it does come with the territory. What do you ask? I know. Well, you did say that these guys are bandits, so I realized I'd have to do some knocking out to shove them down me gob. So
We are going
Yeah,
to
so-
need you to participate in combat with us.
all right.
Don't worry, we'll
And
be there
we're
to back
going
you up.
Yeah, we'll be right there to back you up, and we're going right to their place, so you'll have an even greater like harvest
should-
meal.
We should probably put Chazers on something he cannot walk over there and sort of give everything away.
Oh, like a
we're going-
palanquin. The king shit right there.
Yes, we're going to put you on a cart and we're going to take you there. You're going to remain still until we give you the word.
All right, slightly less glamorous, but yeah. Oh, fair warning though. I can be still, and I'll look just like a chest. But as soon as the chest gets open, that's my mouth. I can't look like a chest inside.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Oh, that's
we don't
perfectly
need you to.
Okay.
It's what's on the outside in this case that counts.
You see him like lift like one of the you see a hand emerge out of the side of the chest, and then another out of the other, and he starts counting on his fingers. He's like, "Whoa, you're right. I'm counting on the outside."
Illic's
got it,
face
buddy.
remains
Very good.
Illic remains stone faced.
Sorry, my
You're doing
own
great,
joke.
buddy.
My own joke killed me.
Yes, well. That is good for you. So, we need to rest. We'll find a cart. We'll put you on that cart. We are going to take you to the bandit camp. We get rid of the
All
bandits. We save the people.
All
That is our
right.
objective.
Understood. I'll be here until you come with your palanquin.
What the fuck is a palanquin?
A palanquin out of character is you know the thing that like kings ride on that is lifted up by
That's what those are
peasants.
called.
It's called a palanquin. Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't know what that was.
Oh, a sedan?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. PALINQUINNE. Palanquin, I think is how you spell it.
I see.
It's
Note to self, acquire
Palanquin
palanquin.
is QUIN.
Oh well.
But still, yeah. And we're going back to the farm, right? To go rest.
The farmhouse, yeah. All right.
How much
so yeah,
do we heal on a long rest?
So if one of you has you'll heal your level times your con mod.
Okay.
There's also the treat wounds action that you can do on other people, which I believe the DC is like 15. I posted a thing. I posted a link to it in general at some point, I think, or campaign talk. It was campaign talk. Treat wounds actions.
I just so happen to be trained in medicine now.
You spend 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah. So, long story short, you guys like heal up to full at the moment because I don't think any of you are like so low.
No, I healed
Yeah.
the full. I was missing like 3 hit points.
Yeah, and you would get that off the rest anyway. All right. Yeah, so you head back to bed. Get a couple more hours in. We're still counting that as like a proper rest. For narratively so. You guys wake up bright and early. The sound of rooster crows and people shuffling about. Unless you guys wake up like a little bit earlier than that, that's up to you guys. I don't. You just said the morning to Victor. But yeah, you guys wake up in the morning, start getting ready, start making your way downstairs, where breakfast is being prepared, and like the very pleasant atmosphere from like dinner last night is like gone. It is now like everyone has like this like serious face on as like a bunch of commoners are effectively going into battle for like the first time. And there's definitely like this very like very thick tension to the that one's too much. This like serious tension to the air. As you guys come, oh sorry, continue.
Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna maybe look. I want to try to find an instrument.
There is a let's say that I'll give you an option. In the room that you were in, there is a banjo and a harmonica.
God. Give me the banjo.
Okay, excellent. Correct choice. You'll have an opportunity to get a more personalized instrument later, I promise.
That's fine. I made this choice. I'll take what I can get. I'm gonna try to do a performance to liven the room up a little bit.
Heidi he, Heidi ho,
Sure.
hit that goblin with your banjo.
I've been debating for like the last year to like actually like learn the banjo in real life. I kind of really want to. It's a fun instrument. Um, but yeah, go ahead and roll me a perform check. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Hoping for a fiddle. I
What'd I
thought
do?
that would also be a really funny instrument for Z to just
23.
It would have been, yeah. No, yeah, 23. You definitely liven the mood up a little bit. Like a fair amount. Still like it less nervousness and more like reservedness. Like they're like, oh, okay. Like at the very least that like a bit more confidence. As you guys yeah. As you guys partake in breakfast, you see Beaudry come down. He's got like you know like those like washboards, the metal washboards.
Yes.
He has one. He's acquired one of those and like fashioned it into like a makeshift like chest plate.
No. Oh my god.
Ooh. Is that a call?
And you see like him wearing like a thicker like winter hat with like a bucket over it, to try and like to give himself some kind of protection. As he comes down, he looks at the group of you. All right, big day. So where are you guys gonna where are you lot gonna be posted?
Well,
We've decided to take a more efficacious approach.
Oh.
Why don't we just tell him?
He pauses and is like, come again?
We are going to take the mimic with us, and we are going to approach the bandit camp in an attempt to rid them ourselves.
We've convinced them to accept a treasure chest using the quote fingers from us.
He like looks at the group. He like looks at the group of you and like looks back and forth between all of you.
You ruined the mystery by asking us to elaborate. When he said efficacious just like that, ooh, sent chills down my spine. Trust me, you don't want to know how this is going to go, but I think you can guess.
No, hold on. Hold on a moment there. You went to see the bandits last night.
Yeah,
Correct.
yes.
great band.
And you struck a deal with them.
Correct.
It's
And
deal is
you're
kind of a stretch.
Oh, great, excellent, great. So you can see like the group of people that's in here. Most of the work that your performance seemed to like help is starting to be undone as people start to get nervous again. Like, and Beaudry pipes up again. So to make this clear to all us fine simple folk, the lot of you come in, make our life, make things a bit worse for us, and then you're trusting the leader of a criminal bandit group to not just attack us anyway, so that he can have the best of both worlds.
I'm going to make something abundantly clear to you right here and right now. Okay, and take it as a person, and take it from a person who makes the sausage, so to speak. You don't want to know how the sausage is made. And you call it a deal. I say it's a stretch. This guy over here.
No, hold the phone now. Hold the phone now. You listen here to me. You're in my house. You may be big and you may be a big bad crime boss wherever you're from. I don't care. But you're in my. You are in.
I start making a ruckus. This is getting a little bit too heated.
I just got one question for you.
Take a breath.
You're right.
Take a breath. Bro.
Right.
Your people are dependent on you.
No, right now they're dependent on you. And if you walk out of the village right now, we are all dead.
We're heading over to the bandit camp.
You're trusting a bandit to follow his word. Do you think that we haven't tried stuff like this before? You know what happens? They kill us and take our shit anyway.
We're not trusting him to keep his word. We're trusting him to think a mimic is an actual treasure chest, and him and his buddies get eaten by it. There, now you know how the sausage is made. You got to live with that vision in your head. Bandits getting eaten.
And then what? And then the separate group that he sends here kills us anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit more. We're going to need to explain this to you in a bit more detail.
No.
But,
no, you know what?
I understand what he's saying. They're going to send a separate group.
They come do that. So why don't we just send... Why don't myself and Rhedd, along with, I don't know, if they're up for it, someone else to help push the car. I mean, we both could hypothetically push the car. I think we're decently able to push a cart. And if God forbid anything happens, we can try to get away.
Listen,
God forbid.
This may be like another afternoon to you adventure types, but this is my life and the lives of the people that I've known all my life. We had a plan. I thought it was a pretty good one. I'm not going to stop you from doing your thing. If you think it'll work, God's above, I hope it does. But since an amount of this, the reason why we're in this mess is because of y'all, I just hope it works. And he sits down.
hey, look, it looks like it's you and me.
Very well.
Yeah, let's go see what we can help finish right here.
Yeah, not to worry. I speak crime boss. I give some side eye to Brody as we're heading out.
He does not look back.
Crime boss. I'm not a crime boss. Not there yet.
So, who leaves, who stays?
Do we?
Or what's the plan?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to leave the room to finish this well with just kind of us. Even though, yes, those people do matter in this, but they already talked.
Yeah. Yeah. Beaudry has made his point and the point of everyone else here abundantly clear. You can discuss them. You can discuss what your plan is.
Out of character, I feel like shit. Like, oh no, I've been this man. I am this man.
I have been sitting on that freak out for 6 weeks.
Oh my god.
And he does make a good point.
Yeah.
Who's to say we're not heading up that way and they just sneak by us and go.
I was so afraid you guys would just not mention it. And just I'm like, oh god, he's gonna be so afraid. But yeah, so you guys go and like find a like a secluded area where you can talk amongst yourselves.
Because I think about it like this. Just talking like out of character. Obviously, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But if we hypothetically, because he is right, if we bring this chest over there and they kind of go cool, and then all shoot us with arrows, it kind of defeats what we are trying to do. Now, if he gets pissed off and goes to attack the village because we didn't go there in the morning, he was already going to attack the village in the morning regardless. So I think that if we do try to split the party, it goes even more left than it's already starting to sway a little bit.
I don't think it's a good idea to split the party.
Absolutely not. No, I just didn't want Bodri to be mad. I just didn't want Bodri to be mad. But yeah, no, I think we just straight up just do what the plan was, and then we just see what happens. Because he was probably going to do whatever he was going to do today already.
I mean, we can always just not go.
Yeah, I think honestly, considering also all the work we've set up, I mean, we coordinated with the menagerie crew to do whatever I forgot what they were doing exactly. I think they had bombs. Bomb! Yeah, so... So...
Bodri's words ring true. Plus, if we don't show up, that will anger the leader enough. He's going to come looking for what he is owed. His greed will be his downfall.
Right. And Bossman's kind of skittish. Skittish prey requires bait.
He cannot hide from Iomede's justice forever. It will be meted out today, one way or another.
So has the party made a decision of what they're doing?
I am staying.
I'm staying.
I'm staying.
I'm doing whatever Illic's doing.
I'm leaving. Fuck you guys.
You guys are a bunch. Well, I'm not going to sit around and wait for you guys to grow a pair of balls.
Aggressively loads gun.
It's like that, like
Glock 19.
It's like the fucking.
Where did you get that from?
Like the fucking. Oh god. No, I can't.
This magic shit.
Fuck.
Like, is that a switch?
Pulls out a Glock. Persona 5 battle music starts. Battle it.
I'm a healer, but
Listen, these people will be stepping up and acting wild. We got to put them in their place.
The Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
more like Geneva checklist.
We know which. I bet she can grow a lot of mustard.
The pacifist run is fucking over.
That's it. I'm getting my mallet. My mallet's actually at 1943 band war.
Fucking top notch.
I'm gonna emulate my fellow Canadians at war. Christmas is canceled.
Christmas is canceled. All right.
Well,
so
I think we should go talk to Bodri, and his words have tugged at our heartstrings. We realized our fallacy of our plan.
I am sorry to like, because I did really like your mimic plan, but I got
it's still getting used. It's still gonna be
100%. But I'm like, well, I have to the farmers have to respond the way the farmer would.
Yeah, no, you're good.
We should
great.
tell Botry of our plan. We should tell Botry that we changed our minds.
Okay.
This will set his mind at ease.
You head back into the you head back into the farmhouse, and people are starting at this point like started to like shuffle out. Bo and his family are still there, and he looks up at you guys. He doesn't say anything, but he does like look at you guys expectantly.
Mr. Bo, we have decided to stay.
Thank
Your
you.
words have, we realize the fallacy of our plan.
No, I appreciate it. I do apologize. It got heated there. I'm nervous.
Understood.
It wasn't very hospitable of me to shout. I apologize, but if the foe
be upset.
If the foe
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you.
Oh no, it's you first.
Finish your line of dialogue and then I'll do mine. I'm sorry for hitting the skip button.
skip. Let me talk, damn it. No. Listen, if the guy was trustworthy, I think your plan would work great. If the guy were trustworthy, we wouldn't be in this situation now, would we? It was very clever. I didn't. It's just.
While yes, it was clever, my duty is to protecting people. And I overlooked that.
But unfortunately, we are confronted with one other thing.
And what is that, Mr. Pollex?
We already knew he was going to come to the town, but obviously because we snooped a little bit, he's going to be a lot more upset, I would say. So
good.
We're obviously going to have to deal with that. But he was already going to, he was going to come to the town regardless. But
yeah. Well,
we must be ready then.
Look at the bright side. There is one less bandit to deal with, right?
Yeah, and there'll be a lot more to fall in a couple of hours, so.
All right. So.
Now, enough lollygagging. We must prepare.
As you guys go to as you guys go to leave, Rhedd, you feel like a tug on the back of your coat, slightly as you go to leave. Fox?
My audio cut out. Could you run that by me again here?
I said as the group of you go to leave, Rhedd specifically, you feel like a tug on the back of your coat as you turn to go.
I turn around to see what's pulling on me, like kind of covering covering the part of my pocket where my coin purse would be.
It is Beaudry. I'm trying to like hold you back for a second. As you turn around, he holds up what appears to be a biscuit, with some kind of fruit inside and fresh whipped cream on top.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm
sorry for calling you a crime boss. I saw that it kind of affected you. That wasn't very nice of me.
You're not far off. But that's not what hit me. A lot of people think what I do, just between you and me, it's just going around and knocking heads together, taking money from them. At the end of the day, real folks you got to look out for are the ones who say that they have the best intentions for you. I'm no stranger to trying to keep a community safe. Trust me. There be other gangs or like these bandits over here, or just dealing with the city authorities. I should have thought more about. Well, it's like one of my bosses used to say: "He who defends everything defends nothing." Got to know where you need to be when you need to be there. So, I appreciate the gut check. No hard feelings.
He nods and gestures for you to take the biscuit.
Oh, I take the biscuit. Oh, I'm definitely taking that. That thing sounds amazing.
It has fresh baked pear in the middle.
It vanishes.
It's delicious.
He more eel style and hinges his jaw to consume this.
Went from heart to heart to eldritch horror real fucking quick.
What's up?
I would like to go see our friend, what's her name?
Millie?
Yes, I would like to go see Millie real quick.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to see... Go ahead.
I was going to say they have set up shop near the grocer, which is roughly in the middle of town. Hey, hold on. I can show you. Quite literally, I can show you the world. Are these visible?
It's loading.
No, they're not. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Pretend this like fish cart over here. Pretend this is Millie's cart.
Excellent.
Hey, Millie, your
Cool.
car smells like ass right now.
Damn. Why does it smell like fish? It's like blame Klaus.
How does it smell? Because it's heaven.
But yeah, you guys make your way into the village and find Millie's cart. Continue.
Sorry, I interrupting you.
Oh no, it's fine.
So he just runs up and they're like, do you have a sword and armor, a weapon, armor?
Like for like yeah. It's gonna cost you though.
I shake my coin purse.
Okay, well that'll do.
Xenos.
DM opens a drawer to find her book.
You do that thing where like you're on tippy toes and you hold your coin purse over the thing and just dump it all out on the counter.
No,
I have this many.
I have this many. There's a built-in stool because Millie is also small. What kind of sword do you want?
Rapier.
Rapier. A rapier is 2 gold pieces.
And some basic leather armor.
Basic leather armor. Also 2 gold pieces, so a total of 4. All right. Yeah, we can do. Sure. Actually, yeah, we got that for you.
How much?
4 gold.
Place 4 gold on the counter.
All right, I will be right back. I will be. Oh, she's talking Southern now. Jesus Christ. I'll be right back with that. And you see her like descend further into the big, like the extra dimensional space that is the thing. After like a second, from the ground you see like not from the ground but like from like below, completely unseen until this point, you just see Klaus's head like pop up, look around real quick, look down at you. It's like, oh good, it's you guys. And you see them reach down and produce 3 red bottles, and you see them just shove them into your hands.
Takes them.
They don't, and you see them go, shh, don't tell Millie, but you're probably gonna need those. And you just see them look around and like duck back, and you don't see them again.
Izzy quickly turns around and hands them off to the first person next to them.
Yeah.
Whoever is closest to me.
Who wants to be close to Z to be handed 3 health potions?
I can grab all 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay.
One second. Da, da, da. Oh. Configure ownership. All. If you look in where it says items, there should be stuff in there now. And I think you still have 1 healing potion from before. So I'll make another one. Duplicate. Configure ownership, owned by everyone. Just figure out who's holding. I mean, you got 4 of them, so each of you can hold 1 if you'd like.
Yeah. Pick them ourselves.
Redistribution of potions.
After another few moments, Millie comes back with a rapier and some leather armor. It's like,
okay.
All right, here you go. Mika, do you want me to make a new hero, or like not make a new, but like alter like Z's hero forge at all, or
We'll talk about it later.
Okay. Okay, but yeah, you are now suited up, or cool. In the process of being.
Yeah, they're just gonna duck into a small corner somewhere and just throw it on.
Yep. All right.
So I'm guessing we all get 1 potion, correct?
Yes. Yeah, minor healing potions heal for 1d8. It is an action to do so. The bulk is light. If you want to try and sell it back to Millie, it will cost you. It's worth 4 gold pieces. So you would make 2 gold pieces, so you can sell 2 of them. You can sell two of the ones Klaus just gave you guys back to them to pay for your armor and weapon.
I still have 10 gold left, so I'm okay.
I'm just laughing at the concept of you trying to do that.
Okay, let's not Skyrim this.
No.
Don't do that.
I wouldn't do that to Millie.
No.
She likes Millie too much.
Thank you. It's like, thank you. Please fall in love with my capitalist.
It's a biasness because they're both gnomes.
Excellent. All right. So, to clarify some things for people looking at the map. In here I can show everyone this too. I just need to adjust the adjust this a little bit. So you'll see there are 4 different directions that the pathway leads, and at a kind of like a little bit of a crossroads in the center of town. The orientation for which way is where. This north direction, northward direction goes to the farmhouse. And all northward goes to the farmhouse, and another pathway out of the village. Because as I mentioned, there's 3 major let me re-say this. Northway goes to the farmhouse. There are 3 pathways out of the village. There's the side there's the side here, which leads to the witch's shack. And you have been informed that there's absolutely no way the bandits are coming from that direction, because they'd have to deal with the witch, and there's no way they're gonna do that. She's scary. Which leads to these 2 locations. One of which is being guarded by the, what are they called? The scarecrows.
Okay.
Yes, the skeletal scarecrows of the
Yep.
village.
They're to which direction?
That's what I was going to ask. South or west?
I think we said south.
We said south, I believe.
Excellent. Okay, so they are coming from they will be coming from the south.
Sorry, I don't understand.
What? Siri?
I literally didn't say Siri.
Happens to me all the time.
Nosy bitch.
So I have south is the skeletons, east is the witch.
Mm-hmm.
What's to the north?
The north is from the farmhouse.
Okay. And then so the only way open is the west.
Yes, currently.
Technically, unless they get past the witch, or
unless they manage to get past the witch somehow. Unlikely.
And where's Chazers?
That's the next question. Where do you want the mimic?
I think it would be best for that to be the first thing they see, so that they can assume, oh, well, they didn't show up, on the off chance. So this is their tribute to us. Okay, they're just leaving it outside the door. That kind of mindset.
Okay.
I think we put it on the cart anyway.
I can just
I don't
wheel
think
it
we
over.
ever moved them yet.
No,
we put them on the cart because it looks like we were gonna do it, and then we were like,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't
it
think
looked like we
had
were gonna
moved them
do
yet.
it.
He's around this area. Also, this dog is not here. Ignore this dog.
Okay.
Thank God.
Puppy.
I'm not. You don't have to protect the dog.
Must protect.
But so do you want where do you want the mimic? Obviously you said like the first thing they see.
What about like
So the north, right?
It'd be coming from the northern direction this way is towards the farmhouse, which isn't a direct path. They could come through the forest, but it would be significantly harder. this way is currently unguarded, other than the mines that Millie and company have put there. However many they have not specified.
I'm
I hope they
sorry, I said it
space.
earlier.
Somewhere on this on this path, I would say.
Sure.
I was thinking like
To also to clarify, the map does the pathways do extend past the map. So the way that this is going to work is the stuff like Chazers and the Scarecrows and the explosives are not going to be on this map. They will be off map, and there will be a cutscene explaining what happens with them, basically.
Okay.
Is how I'm doing that.
fair enough.
So you want you want Chazers on this side? Was that what was said?
Wait, did I hear that correctly? By the way, we've got. Well, yeah. For Chazer's placement, yeah, I concur. We have mine emplacements.
Yeah, from Millie.
Millie set up some explosive Millie and company as part of the effort to aid set up some explosive charges to help deal with the pathways.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope Millie staggered them within at the extent of within their individual blast radii.
Think of like Claymore mines. That's basically what she set out.
Oh, wow. So there's a spacing of up to 160, 140 meters.
They're
Don't ask why I know that.
I wasn't gonna. There aren't that many, but it is realistically all of this is stuff that will thin the herd so much that what is left is able for you and the townsfolk to deal with. Is mechanically how this is working.
Thinning their numbers before they actually get to us.
Exactly.
It's that way also where the mines were. Is that towards the direction of the
there are mines in both directions. Bandit camp would actually be like up this way and like far off, but they're coming from the road most likely. I'm being as transparent as I possibly can with this encounter.
Okay.
I'm good with the setup. I would just make sure Chazers is not anywhere near, or a little bit distant from the mines.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Don't worry. There will be no collateral damage to other things.
Okay.
We do need we do need to be able to assist Chazers as well. We can't just leave him on his own.
All right. Okay.
I'm sure he's more than capable of holding his own, but he is an ambush predator.
Yeah. With that, we're going to right before we move into combat proper, we're going to take a quick bathroom break because I really need to use the bathroom.
Bathroom time.
I just
what's up?
I snuck away and used it while y'all were talking.
Well, then you get a moment to. Well, you get a moment to.
Hold it.
You're gonna miss the plot.
I had the wireless headset. I heard everything.
Ew.
All right, we're gonna take a quick bathroom break and then we're gonna come back to combat. That's very exciting. All right, chat. See you soon.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. So, is everyone prepared?
Yeah.
Or as prepared as you're gonna be? Okay.
Is this last?
Are we changing? Are we moving to different positions to start this thing off? What's that?
Yeah, you can. You can be wherever you want. Anywhere on this map you can be. Even on top of buildings if you really want to.
This doesn't have a duration 1 round. Never mind.
Oh, by the way, the only reason I'm by that water pump and bucket is because Rhedd kind of needs to.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm gonna be on the road where Jazzers is stationed and try and support Jazzers if I can.
Okay. Sure thing. He'll be a little further up. He'll be a bit further up.
Right on the left, correct?
Yeah, to the left. Okay. And as a quick reminder, as a quick reminder, because of the update to Foundry, my tokens aren't working anymore, so they're just going to be like the generic token icons. Oops, I apologize. So we are going to, if everyone is where they want to be, you can just move wherever.
I know. I'm trying to get my. There we go. Foundry to cooperate. Go here.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep. With that, we are going to shift the camera to the western pathway, where Chazzers is. So you guys. So Chazzers, you have set Chazzers up on a cart near the entryway into the to the pathway.
Yes.
And as
I should draw my stuff.
Yeah, everyone make sure that you have your weapons equipped and all that jazz. As the group of you, or as you sit and wait, the sun shines overhead. It's a beautiful day. You see Chazzers, Chazzers is sitting on, or is sitting in chest form, even more ornate than when you initially found him. And coming into frame from the road, we can see 1, 2, 5, a full dozen bandits on the western road, approaching the pathway. One of them, one of the bandits pipes up. Oh, look, they really weren't lying about having that treasure chest. They were probably too chicken to bring it all the way here, to bring it all the way to the camp. Understandable, really. They probably booked it because they were so afraid. So, another one pipes up. So we take the chest, raise the town anyway. Of course, it was the plan. It was going to be the plan all along anyway. And that the one who says it, like, walks up, and it walks up to the chest. Let's see what we got in here. And as he goes and he lifts up the chest, and this terrible like noise as Chaz's arms just like grab him by the legs and shove the man inside. Everyone else, the rest of the bandits freak the fuck out. They're like, what the fuck? Before Chaz is like up on his like tall, like gross humanoid legs, and you see him start like spinning around trying to like just like clothesline as many of these guys as possible. You see him like, or we see him grab like two of them and like bash their heads together, and just start shoving one of them into his mouth again, and the rest of them like scatter. You hear them call it, they got a fucking mimic, and they start running forward, just trying to bypass Chaz altogether. As they do, he catches another one of them. The rest of them are just trying to make a mad dash to the town. When all of a sudden there's the sound of a click, and then the rest of you guys, all you guys hear from that is initially a commotion, some yelling, and then after another few moments you hear a boom, followed closely by another one. And you see smoke start to like billow up from the trees, not like a fire smoke, but not a fire smoke, but an explosion. As more of these bandits seem to be caught in these explosions. When all is said and done, 3 bandits of the initial 12 emerge, ready to fight. I would like everyone to roll for initiative.
Wee.
Doing it stealthily.
Sure thing.
Put the button.
It should be on your character sheet somewhere. It'll be as similar to perception.
Oh, there it is.
You're gonna.
Oh, right. Here, we'll put you in. We'll put your new character. We'll put your new character over there.
Just to be in the scene, yeah.
Just to be in the scene, and you'll be represented by your new thing, so you can still do the thing.
Thank you.
I need, where is initiative? Oh god, it's been a minute. Oh, initiative right there. Why is this not working? Hold on. Why are these all the same guy? What?
Mm.
Can I? Okay, that's
There.
considered a new guy. What about this one? Okay, cool. Excellent. Neato.
I am going to trigger living fortification as well.
Okay. I don't know what that does, but
I just get a +1 circumstance bonus to my AC.
okay. Word. That's awesome.
Until I take my turn.
Excellent. Um. All right. Top of the initiative order is the middle bandit. You see all of them like rush forward. You see the three of these guys like rush forward. Like already like panting, and they're like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck was that?" You see a couple more. You see a couple more bandits make their way out of the foliage, and then they get sprung upon by the villagers with their makeshift spears. For the sake of it, know that there are other people fighting. Like villagers fighting other bandits, but this is what you're focusing on. But there are people fighting in the area. We just aren't worrying about it, like, mechanically. But it's not just you versus everyone. So this one is going to see you, Illic, because you're not like hidden, right?
I'm behind a fence. I
Yeah.
would assume. That's not really hidden, though.
Yeah. You got like a little bit of like you cover. It's like, hey, that's one of them. Get him. And he is going to pull out his short bow, and he's going to attempt to strike you with an attack that is a 15.
Does not hit.
Excellent. You're standing there, and it just clatters harmlessly against your armor. And he is going to what is this? He is going to move here with one action, and then he is going to attempt to climb up on top of Millie's cart. Let's see if he succeeds. We'll say that is where are his stats? We'll say this is athletics. He does not. So you see him like go to climb up, and you see him like just slip off, and like you see him like back up into this like hay bale cart. That is his turn. It is Z's turn. Z?
I'm muted. Hello.
Hello.
Anyways, so this guy is over here.
That is correct.
And I heard him over here.
Yeah. You could like kind of make him out, yeah.
So we just kind of want to go there, looking over the boxes.
Yep.
To get a look at them.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to use a cantrip called Daze.
Ooh.
You have to make a will save.
Okay. And
my DC is a number. 17.
Oh my goodness. Here. So that is a total of 20. So that seems not to succeed. Unfortunately. Yeah. You see him like, you see him like back, like falling back into the back into the cart as he's trying, and as he's like kind of like clearing himself. You try and like and use your spell. But he just kind of like shrug, like you see him like squint a little harder for a minute and seems to shrug it off.
And then I duck back down.
Excellent. All right. Let's see. Next in initiative is Pollex. Oh, did you want to hide prior to this?
Yeah, that's why I wrote the stealth. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see the stealth. Yeah. We're stealth. Oh, it's so far down. Okay.
I forgot to ask if this was a tree or a bush. And
it's something you can hide behind either way. It's like a bush. But yeah, you got a 19. That's more than enough. They're not noticing you. They are busy.
Actually, I'm wondering about that. So does the bush count as cover or concealment?
It's like it's concealment more so than cover.
Okay.
If they know you're there, they can try and shoot through you, but they can't see you. So, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna target this guy because he hasn't moved yet. This guy right here, right?
He has not moved yet, and you so he will be flat-footed or whatever the word is now. Off guard.
Yeah, because I moved first.
Yeah. So move, attack, strike. That will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll. Actually, hold on. What is his armor class? 16. Okay, so it's not a crit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Because he's off guard, you also get your sneak attack.
Yeah. That's 11.
They're just swiftly. This guy like runs out of the runs out of the forest. And like takes a moment. You see him like breathing heavy, looking around. Pollex, for a split second, he makes eye contact with you. And is clearly like about to shout when you loose your arrow and it just implants right into his neck. The man falls over.
Cool. I'm gonna use my reaction.
All right.
You're next, this guy.
Oh. What the fuck? Why is this not? Oh, Seth. Seth is dead.
I believe he's. Oh no, that's a circle.
Excellent.
Oh god, that's the cone.
What is going on?
I'm just trying to measure. Why is it there? Stop being there. Okay. I think he's within 60 feet. Never mind. He's not. This guy is, though. Why are they permanent? I'm going to lose it.
What is that?
I got it. I fixed it. All right. You're nexting that guy.
Yeah, so...
a creature within 60 feet. All right. I need to. How does demoralize work again? It's just a roll. Yeah. Go ahead and roll that. I'm going to assume that succeeds. Let's see. Will DC. Okay, I understand. That 100% succeeds. Absolutely. So he is frightened 1. All right. So he has a -1 on like everything. Frightened is bad.
That was 2 of my actions. So,
all right.
I will, because I moved and I attacked. So I'll attack this other guy over here.
All right. That'll be with the multi-attack penalty.
Yeah.
That hits.
Boom.
This would not get sneak attack because you are now known to you have made yourself known. No, but they haven't acted yet, so so they're still off guard. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, quickly Pollex just quickly looses two arrows from their bow, and 2 of these men lie dead.
Excellent.
Excellent. Over the din, you hear over the din of battle, you can hear the voice of Chazers in the distance yell, wait, hold on, oh, there's a slippery one coming through. And what looks to be emerging out of the forest is, it kind of looks like a dog, but wrong.
Oh no.
You woke the wrong dog.
It seems to have the creature seems to have it immediately resembles a dog, but seems to have no fur on its skin, and this like weird, like almost like reptilian looking like head or face without scales. As it like emerges through the trees, and growls and just growls menacingly. We're going to add this creature to the initiative.
What is this monster out of character?
1 sec.
If I'm allowed to know that.
You can attempt a knowledge roll on your turn.
Oh, okay.
To get more details, it is called a goblin dog.
Ah, okay. I just want a visual.
Yeah. Goblin dog. Yeah, they're fucked up looking, aren't they?
It looks like a big rat.
They're terrible.
He's cute.
I don't like that. Shoot it. Kill somebody.
Shoot her.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
It's terrible, isn't it?
That is terrifying.
Okay, in character, I'm grossed out. Out of character, all dogs are pupper.
You're nicer than I am.
So, the goblin dog is it goes after Pollex, and it is going to look around and see how fast is this creature actually? What's its speed? 40 feet. Oh my god, it's fast.
Fast
he's fast, motherfucker. It's gonna take 2 actions regardless. So it is going to go after Pollex, I think. Because Z is hard to see behind the things. You're made of metal. Pollex looks squishy though. And with its final action, it is going to perform a melee strike by biting you. That is a total of 26. Jeez. All right. That is 5 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me you to make me a fortitude saving throw.
There it goes.
What'd you get?
Here, pop up. Press the button.
What was that?
I pressed the button to roll it. Did it pop up?
No, I don't see it. Can I do it again? 19. Okay. Yeah, as this creature bites you, you immediately feel the skin underneath the skin that it bites into kind of like flare up a bit, as if your immune system is fighting against something. You see it, but whatever it is doesn't seem to affect you at the moment.
Is it a disease or a poison?
It is, or it is a disease.
So that would have been a 20.
If it, oh, excellent. Yeah. So you're extra good. Unusual anatomy. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you're good. So that is its turn. That is the goblin dog's turn. Let's see. This creature is medium-sized, by the way. This is a man-sized creature.
Oh, so it's like a New York City rat, like not.
Yeah, it's big.
Jeez, what a beast.
Yeah, goblin dogs are fucked up. Next in the initiative order. Next in initiative order is Rhedd. Rhedd, go for it. This fucked up creature just like bit Pollex.
I am going to intervene with my hella speed. I think that is grab dog. Wait a second, I've got the speed. I'd probably flank it. Wait, how many squares would that be? 2. Hold up. I gotta check something on my character sheet real quick.
Yep, no worries.
I am a dirtbag. Okay. Speed should still be. Oh, that's not cool. It can't flank, but can give it the bat.
Give it the bat.
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
Booga booga booga.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet. I should watch Courage again. That'll hit. Boink.
Down, boy.
Go ahead and roll me damage. Yeah, you just like bat. You just hear like, is your bat made out of wood or metal? This is important. It's like an aluminum bat, or is it a a wood bat?
Well, it's aluminum, so there's a very satisfying bink.
Yeah. Just the sound of metal colliding with flesh-covered bone. Just punk. Four points of damage to the goblin dog. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, you see it you see the creature, like you see that your hit connect with the creature. And you see it stagger for a moment before like dropping into a growling pose again. As if in challenge to you. You have one more action.
That's right, I do have action.
Yes.
Right, only thing I have is reflective ripple stance, but I'm probably gonna need that anyway.
So what you got for me? You can attack it again if you'd like, if you got nothing better to do.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna drop a flurry of blows on this thing. It's grossing me out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I always forget for those. So this will be for the first attack will be -4. The second attack will be -10, I think, or -8, something like that.
Let's see. If both hit the same creature, combine their damage for the purpose of resistances and weaknesses. Apply your multiple attack penalty to the strike's normal.
Yep. So yeah. So the initial -5 and then the -4, or then the -10 rather.
I keep clicking on it, but it.
Hold on. So it is. See, what you do is you just go to your attack and you just make the attack. Well, you just make the attack a couple more times. You don't have to hit flurry of blows to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So with your fists, it'll be the +2 and then the -2 because you're punching it. You see the strike and then MAP -4 and then MAP -8. Same way you do it with your bat.
Yeah, it's not letting me add a +2.
Well, it'll do it. So where it says fist in your attacks, it says fist, and then underneath it says strike +6. And then immediately after that, there's a button that says +2 parentheses MAP -4, and then there's and then the next button is -2 MAP -8.
Okay, so just click one, then click the other.
Yeah, just click the +2 and then the +2 button, and then hit the -2 button. After you're done with each of those attacks. That will miss. Unfortunately, yeah. You go to kick this fucking creature, and and it like dodges its head out of the way. You can go ahead and hit the -2 MAP button now. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you try it again. You try it again this time with your other leg, and it just kind of like weaves out of the way, growling at you menacingly the entire time.
Puppy said, "Weave."
And that is all your actions, which brings us to Illic. Right.
Well, we'll target the dog.
Dog.
Oof.
Unfortunate. Hold on, why was that -2? Oh, you hit it. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, unfortunately, that is a miss. It's as it is moving to as it's like weaving back and forth. You from like Rhedd trying to hit it, you just can't get a good shot, and you're and the shot goes wide.
All right, we'll reload.
Sure. Yeah, one more action. Is reloading an action?
I believe it is.
All right.
And then we will shoot the dog again.
Sure.
Damn.
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, it's just moving. It's just moving too much. Now more aware of you because of the loud noises.
That's all I got.
All right. That will bring us to. It's this bandit's turn. Who is frightened. And he's going to look over at UZ, and he's going to attempt to climb onto this cart. Let's see if it works out for him.
Again.
Where is... Oh boy.
He sucks. He's fumbling super bad.
Z, you see the guy you see him like try and like climb into the the hay, and you just see him trip and disappear into the hay. I'm gonna say it takes him
any part of him.
Like you see movement, and you see him like trying to free himself, but like he's so like but he's like all fucked up from watching Pollex kill two of his fucking friends. He's having a bad time. I'm gonna say he takes an action to like right himself. And
so he's back out.
So he's back out, yeah. So he is going to attempt to hit you with his short sword. Which is a 16.
That is my AC.
All right, so that meets, so that hits. That will do a total of 5 points of damage to you.
Okay.
As he's just like, stop laughing at me, and tries to stab you.
What the? Yeah. Ow! I said laughing, you asshole.
All right. It is that is the end of his turn. Bring us to your turn, actually.
Yep. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. So I'm going to. We're gonna try this again. I'm gonna try to use Daze again. He needs to make a will save. So basically, I have the banjo in my hand and I'm plucking at the strings.
That is a 16.
Fails.
Excellent. So what is Daze?
He gets it's basically a mental jolt.
All right.
And he takes 1d6 mental damage.
All right. If you roll a 6, this man is dead, and that'd be very funny.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, there. Helps if I actually hit the buttons. This thing has got me all fucked up on how it's got everything changed.
The changes are a little weird. I'm gonna look and see if I can make it look the way it used to.
What did I actually? Oh, there it is. Wait, no, huh? Is it casting or not?
No, you cast Daze, and then you have to you hit roll damage. Yep. Wait, I just keep seeing the bit.
I see it.
I don't see it.
I did 1 damage.
All right, I will believe you.
I see it.
That's weird. I don't.
You have to scroll up a couple times.
Why do you scroll up?
Because I think there's like a latency issue.
Oh, weird. All I see is the bandit multiple times. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
1 damage.
If
Bizarre.
you surrender now, I'll tell my friend to go easy on you.
Stop
I'm trying
playing.
to intimidate him.
That would take an action. If you have an action, you can try to demoralize him.
If I don't move.
Yes. To take the demoralize action, you use intimidate to try and frighten them. He's already frightened. I believe he's already. 1 second. Hold on. He is already frightened, so.
Basically, try to get him to surrender, drop his weapon, and don't do anything else.
He's actually immune to being demoralized again because he has been demoralized once. You can try diplomacying him, I guess. Is that a skill? Hold on.
Yeah, diplomacy is.
I'll allow it. It'll be hard. It'll be hard, but you can try.
His performance and diplomacy. Okay. 14.
I'll say it's not a success. But he is like he's like holding his head like confused. He's confused. He's scared. You just like played the banjo so like aggressively that he took damage. He is definitely he just watched a bunch of his friends explode and a treasure chest eat people. He's having an experience. I'll say we'll figure that out when we get to it.
Okay.
Pollex, it is your turn. There is a terrible dog in front of you. Trey. If you're talking,
Hello.
I can't hear you. Hi.
I'm going to move over here.
Sure.
I will then proceed to attack the dog.
Attack the dog. A 13 misses, unfortunately. This thing's fucking like moving back and forth and shit. Like fucking just like it's just like the way it just is like the way it moves is like weird because it doesn't really move like a dog, or like anything else really. It's like a combination of, it moves like a combination of like the like speed and skitteriness of like a lizard with like the fluidity of like a rat, but like the energy of a dog. It's really unsettling. And you just can't really get like a good like you just can't get a good like track on it.
Sounds like a cat.
Damn. Yeah, and the your next arrow also goes wide. You hear a loud thunk as the arrow like thuds into Millie's cart. And you look over just in time to see Millie like smash what looks to be a wine bottle over like another bandit's head, look down at the arrow and go, "My cart!"
And I just like turn around and I like scratch my head, like I'm just like,
Oh, who did that?
yeah.
Must have been the wind.
My cabbages.
My cabbages. All right. Move, attack. At the end of your turn, the scene cuts to the other entrance. Another group of bandits coming from the southern road. They can hear the commotion coming from the town, coming from the village. And as they approach, the air around the southern like the outside of the southern entrance starts to fog up, getting like almost like getting a little bit darker, and we hear the bandits say like, "Oh, it was, well, what's going on? This shit gives me the creeps. What's going on?" Another one's like, "You're just imagining things. Come on." And the third was like, "Look, those scarecrows. They're from the witch's hut." And it's like, "They're just scarecrows. There's nothing. If they're here, they're not hers. Come on." And as they approach, the fog thickens. The fog starts to thicken, and we just hear, "Oh, I can't see 2 feet in front of my foot. What's going on?" And just the sound of voices being like just silenced. And then the sound of explosions. This time coming from the south, you all hear an additional 3 coming from the side. Well, they are all going to take their move 75 feet here, and I will add them to the initiative proper. But until then, it is Rhedd's turn.
All right. Well, me and that dog got a bone to pick. And by bone to pick, I mean gonna sock him.
Sock that dog.
Isn't it the dog's turn?
Oh, it would be. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. We'll get to you in just a second, Rhedd.
Okay.
The dog is The dog is going to use its first action to bite you. That is an 11 to hit.
Check my AC. I miss.
Excellent. Yeah, the dog is to bite you, and you just hold your bat out, like, and just like shove it in between its teeth. I was like trying to like onto the like at you, and you just kind of like push it off, and then once you push it off, it kind of like huddles back at you, and then you see it start to scratch at its ear vigorously. You actually see the skin that it's scratching start to like flake off, and like it's just like the dander like just spreads to the air around you. I need you to make me a fortitude save.
God, it's gonna give me an allergic reaction because of its nasty ass dander.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah, I'll tell you some stories one of these days. Mangy dogs come in shelters. Where's my... Oh, there it is. Ooh, okay. It's a good.
That is a 21. Excellent. No one's getting goblin pox today, apparently. Yeah, you breathe in, and you as you like breathe in this like terrible dander, you cough, you start coughing and like waving your hand in front of your face, but feel fine. That is the end of the goblin dog's turn. Now it is your turn, as I put the rest of these fuckers in initiative.
I shall counterattack.
Excellent.
Well, kick. Axe kick thing.
All right.
I got a 14
melee
on
strike
that one.
fist. I see it. Why do these all say 2 minutes and 40? Like, okay, whatever. Strike 14. You try and like kick at the dog again, and it just dodges out of the way. Unfortunately, that does not succeed.
Damn it! If the strike doesn't land, then how they're gonna know I'm a bad guy? Gotta kick the dog.
You gotta kick the dog.
How are we gonna make the kick the dog joke?
Good thing it's not really a dog. Yeah. We gotta show that you're like Dio Brando levels of evil.
Exactly. Watch out for steamrollers.
Rotorolada. The one of the funniest adaptations of that is in the like old like 90s like JoJo OVA. Instead of a road roller, it was an oil tanker, and the English voice line was "an oil tanker for you," and it's the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. It was like fucking like buffed up fucking Dio just saying that. Very funny. Anyway, you have 2 more actions to use.
Well, we'll just say that kick went up, and then I tried to follow it up when I missed with an axe kick on the way down.
All right, so this will. Yeah, we'll say this will have been a flurry of blows, so it's 1 action still. So you'll still have 2 actions after this axe kick.
Oh. Okay, so 2 map.
So it'll still be the second multi-attack penalty, or the first multi-attack penalty.
Show me
That is,
crap.
no one can hit this fucking dog.
Dude, this thing's a menace. It's the fucking gnolls all over again. I can't hit them.
I'm getting flashbacks to that one fucking twig jack. This is worse. Yeah, so you slam your foot down, and it is able to nimbly dodge out of the way. You have 2 more actions. You can move, you can attempt to demoralize the dog. That'd be kind of funny.
Wait, demoralize it? I can't? Oh, wait, let me check my skills here.
Yeah. There is
handling?
That might do something. At some point, I know I did send like a list of like actions in combat that could be helpful.
I could use intimidation.
Yeah, go for the demoralize.
Bad dog. That is a bad fucking dog.
That'll do.
You dumb mangy ass friggin' mutt.
Yeah, you call it a bad dog, and even this thing is like, aw.
Also, you're adopted.
Holy shit. Yeah, so it is now demoralized, which is quite good. Demoralized 1.
I had to use my meta power.
Yep. All right. You still have 1 more action. You can move. You can attack with a -10 or 8, I guess, for you if you're fisting it. Why did I phrase it like that? Don't fist the goblin dog. You can punch the goblin dog, not the other one, not the other word.
I will. Well, my dice feed off of my awkwardness. So let's go for that. Let's go for that last map.
Okay.
Yeah, they ain't eating good today then.
All right. So this is so this strike is a critical failure.
Is it?
Yes, because it's a 1. Which is 10 below its arm, which is more than 10 below its armor class.
Okay.
One second. I'm looking up a rule. I'm just gonna say it's a miss because I can't seem to find anything, and which means there might not be a thing for critical failing on attacks. I think. Yeah, we were just oh, fuck off. No additional penalty for crit failing on attack rolls. Okay, cool. So yeah, your attack just goes entirely wide. So, all right, that will be your turn. Oh, and don't forget, like in the future that you can just move. There are, for the most part, asterisk, there are no attacks of opportunity in this game. Asterisk, some monsters have them, like that one skeleton. Asterisk. Sorry. It is now this bandit's turn. They are going to move here. They are going to attempt to shoot Pollex with their short bow. They rolled a 16.
That does not hit.
Excellent. Excuse me. They are going to use their second action or their third action to move further this direction. It is now Illic Bright's turn.
Okay. I have to reload.
All right.
So that'll take one action.
The dog is now demoralized, so it does have a lower armor class.
We'll do something.
Because that's what demoralizing does. It makes it lowers your AC for some reason.
That makes sense, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll attempt to shoot it now.
So not only is that a hit, that is a critical success.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead and crit the dog. This dog might die. Guns hit hard when they crit.
13
looks like.
So Rhedd, you see this dog like starting to like back off from you from your intimidation. And then you hear the loud bang of Illic's gun. And you just see the creature just collapse in a heap in front of you.
Woo!
Fun fact, that would not have been a crit without the demoralize. So
Good. Stupid dog is finally dead.
all right.
Okay,
One more action.
I'm just gonna reload.
Understandable. All right.
I'll end my turn now.
Excellent. It is this bandit over here. They are going to move here. How far away is... $90 feet?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, how'd you do that?
95.
Without the...
Oh, I just do the ruler.
There's a ruler?
Measure distance.
Oh, nice. I'm McFucking stupid.
Which one are you measuring?
Nothing, it's fine.
Okay,
Not
no.
close enough. Also not close enough to you. So it's going to just move it. Can move here. Just out of range. Pollex, you are the only person within range of this guy. So he is going to attempt to shoot his bow at you. As he takes his shot. It is a 26.
That hits.
All right. He runs and he runs up and then takes and then draws back his bow, looses. You take 2 points of damage. Big numbers. Oh, I heal. Why did he take it? But stop it. Don't make Pollex take the damage. Whatever, it's fine. Foundry's a little iffy at the moment.
Try going to the queue list and actually targeting things.
Yeah. Is there like a reload function? No, it's fine.
I'm looking.
Like undo.
I see. There is undo. But anyway, that is the end of that bandit's turn. It is now this one's turn. This one is going to move here. And this one is going to attempt to attack Rhedd. Who should be in range now. Just barely. And that is going to be a short bow. That is an 18 to hit.
An 18 just hits.
All right. Are as you're standing in front of the goblin dog, you feel it like a sharp pain as this arrow grazes your shoulder blades. You take 4 points of damage. I'll let you handle the damage yourself, because apparently there's an issue. And if I hit this damage button, it will fucking hit. It'll do a damage to itself.
You got I2.
All right. Top of the initiative is this one. Z, you see this guy. You see this guy in front of you, like, take a couple steps back. See his dead allies again. See the dead goblin dog, and you see him book it into the tree line.
Nope. Okay.
He's like,
Smart.
this is above my pay grade.
It's hopeless. I cannot best you.
I cannot best you. Z, it is now your turn.
Do I see the two over here?
Yeah, you see these two guys are dead.
Oh, they're dead. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke around here. Do I see anybody alive?
You see these three guys here.
Okay. That day spell doesn't work the way I thought it was. I'm disappointed. I thought it worked differently. I didn't read it properly. It's okay.
It's okay. New class.
So I'm going to, let's see what's range on this one. Actually, what is, close this. Close this, and I need to zoom in. Gonna move here. I should have enough movement left to be right here. That should work. And I think I should see all my allies.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a bard thing.
Are you gonna do like the inspire thing?
Yes. It's going to be Courageous Anthem.
That's what it's called now.
Yeah. You inspire yourself. Okay, fine. You're not gonna do that. Fine, whatever. You inspire yourself and your allies with words, tunes of encouragement. You and all allies in the area gain status, attack rolls, damage saves against effects.
Could you repeat what they get the numbers on? You started to cut out.
Sorry. A +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear effects.
Excellent. Only against fear effects?
That's what it says.
Oh, and saves against fear effects.
Mhm. Yes,
Okay.
and.
Yeah, I gotcha. My brain didn't process that information properly at first, but I get it. I got it. Polymath.
And it doesn't limit, so it's you and all allies within 60 feet of me.
Yes.
So whoever I consider an ally.
Yes. We'll say that all of the assorted like townsfolk that are also like around you fighting are and like Millie and the menagerie crew also are also inspired. Because there is no limit.
Oh, and like battle music going on.
Just all of a sudden banjo. Excellent. Anything else, or is that your turn?
I think that's gonna be my turn. Yeah.
All right, Pollex, it is your go.
Give y'all a little help there, since y'all having trouble hitting.
The classic like 3.5 and onward version of like the Bard's Inspire ability I've always liked way more than like the 5e like Bardic Inspiration die. Just giving everyone like a flat buff. I've always liked a lot. I've always just thought I'm like, this is so much better.
I'm gonna shoot the one who shot me.
That is this one down here. Yep.
Yeah.
Excellent. You take the shot and your arrow. Yeah, you take the shot and your arrow goes wide. As he's running, it's hard to keep up with him. That is a miss. Yeah, he's hard to keep track of.
Right.
Oh, honey.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. Rhedd, it is your go.
All right. Now let's get. Oh wait. Wait, no, the dog's dead.
The dog is dead.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna go on. Let's see how far they are. Yeah, they are way out of my range. I wanted to get that. I'm gonna get back at the guy who shot me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cleverly take advantage of cover. Actually, does this? Well, no, that water pump would not count as cover.
Not really. No. It's like a well.
Well, I can just I use my movement action. Try and dash. A 20 should have. I should be able to use, if I recall correctly. Let me go back and check. Pretty sure I can. Wait, not keep. Nope, I was wrong. Okay, well, I'm just moving towards Buddy.
Okay. So you can use multiple actions to move if you need to get like up in their face.
Right? Yeah, I can.
Yeah. You have three actions of which you can do anything with any of them.
I will use the rest of that action, or I will use that next action to close. It's 30 feet. So that would be another 20 feet then, right?
Yes.
Crap, I'm going to wind up using all my actions just to get in this guy's face. Okay, well, I'm just going to get this far and then pop a health potion.
I think that seems reasonable. So go ahead and roll a d8 for the health potion. Or the health potion.
Sonic, I can give you food right here. You dumbass.
Dumb of ass.
Listen, I put food in my cat's dish and he turned around looking at me like we're
While you're doing that, it is this bottom bandit's turn. He's going to take a shot at Pollex. That is a 13 to hit.
That don't hit.
Excellent. You two are like trying to shoot at each other and just not and just are just unable to hit each other.
It's like that bit where you two are at the end, each end of a car, and you're just like popping up over the car and shooting each other, like whiffing it every single time.
Excellent. All right, five healing for you, Rhedd. Then this guy is going to one action, two action. He's gonna run over here. And then upon getting over here, he's like, haha, I'm out of the line of fire. And then he sees the big scary orc man with a gun, and he's like, shit.
Does Illic see this man?
Yes. Speaking of big scary orc man with a gun, Illic, it is your turn.
I think, is he in range? No, he's just out of range. I can't hit him.
You just take a step forward. You just take a step forward and be like, game was rigged from the start. Bang.
Yeah, I didn't really want to do that. Yeah, we'll do a we'll do a little step. If I can grab my token and move. Okay, let's target this guy. Target. I need my sheet. Target. Go. Gun.
That'll hit.
Damage. Three.
3 damage. Yeah, you shoot
reload,
the. Oh, yep.
and then I'm gonna use a covering fire on him.
All right. What is covering fire?
It's
fire
basically an
from the-
attack roll, but he has to choose if he wants to duck out of the way or if he wants to move to. Yeah, I put it in the thing if you want to read
Yeah.
it.
Make a fire armor crossbow strike. The target must decide before you whether it's duck out, where there's a duck out of the ray. If it ducks it, if the target ducks, it gain +2 bonus to AC, or if it also has cover. It also takes a -2 penalty from range attack. 2 range attack rolls. Okay, I get it. I see. It is going to. He is going to attempt to duck, which will give him the +2 because these shrubs are not enough to give actual cover.
And that'll be.
Unfortunately, that is going to go wide. You fire.
That's fine.
You fire into the shrubs, but so he is now prone, or because he ducks. No, he just ducked. Okay. Yeah. So he's not prone, but it does miss. But he does have a -2 to ranged attacks. Okay. Excellent. That's a cool ability. I like cover fire. That's rad. Moving right along is this bandit, who is going to move here and is going to attempt to shoot the bard.
No.
Short bow is a 17 to hit. Does that hit easy? Oh, excuse me. Miko?
Are you muted again?
Huh? What?
Sorry. This bandit rolled a 17 to hit you.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. That will be a total of 3 points of damage. As the arrow scrapes across your arm. It has one more action, and it is going to attempt to move out of range of the scary punch man. This I didn't mean to do that. This guy, on the other hand, is going to move towards the scary punch man because that's definitely a good idea. He's like, how scary can the punch man possibly be? He is going to attempt to stab you with his short sword. That is a total of 17.
Damn. Just hit.
All right.
I just got my hit points back.
Well, you might still have.
Don't you have courageous anthem?
Does courageous anthem increase armor class?
I don't have that.
You get a +1 to saves, damage,
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No worries.
That's
Forget I said
saves,
anything.
but yeah.
Saves on fear.
It's fine.
Damage and attack.
Damage and attack, not armor class. All right, so that's 5 points. So that's 5 points of damage, from the bandit, undoing your health potion. Exactly. And then he is going to move here to try and get in Pollex's face with his sword. Which brings us to top of the initiative, which is Z.
All right. So this guy just hit me.
That is correct. Or this guy did, right here.
Who was it?
This guy over here.
Okay.
This is the dog. This is the goblin dog who is for some reason. Oh, I didn't actually lower their hit points. I just
Okay.
I just marked them as dead.
Let's see. Oh, he's quite a distance, ain't he?
Oh, monks don't get fast until level 3. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking that up. I'm like, I suck.
No, it's fine.
I know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess I'm gonna go here.
All right.
And then, damn, just out of my range. Okay. Let's see, what can I do? The spell I want to use, anyways. I can try that. Like, I have some other spells, but Brain's like, boss is still out there somewhere. What if he shows up?
What if?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to daze this one.
Sure.
Right there. So he needs to make a will save.
All right. That's his best save, she lied. God damn it.
Well, I tried. Curses under breath. That's all I got.
All right. Well, Pollex, there's a bitch in front of you. Dre.
Alrighty. So I'm going to put away my bow,
Uh-huh.
pull out my thing, and then I'm gonna stab him.
Okay. Excellent. That hits. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Well,
Well, it's not nothing. All right. Yeah, you stab him in the side. And he's like, "Fuck! Ow! Fuck! Bitch!"
That's my whole turn.
All right. If instead of sheathing your bow, you want to just drop it, that would give you another action.
Oh,
You just have to.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Because dropping something is free, so you can just drop it on the ground. It's just remember that you don't have it until you pick it back up.
That's a 20 on the second one.
That hits.
I 2 him.
He gets 2'd. All right.
Now
So yeah, you just drop your bow. You like grab it. You like grab him by the shoulder and like stab him in the side, and then stab him again. He's like, "Fuck! What the fuck? You stabbed me! You're not supposed to stab me. I'm supposed to stab you, bitch!"
And then I have like the little hand. And I'm like, not sure about that.
What the fuck?
Have again.
And that's it for me.
All right. Rhedd, it is your turn.
All right. Now it's time, buddy, to pay.
If you move here, no wait. No, that you wouldn't be able to because your move speed is 20. Never mind. Continue.
And now it is time beating.
Annihilate this man.
It's bat time. Bonk.
Where? There it is. Oh yeah, 23 absolutely hits. Annihilate. You just run up and fucking like full on batter up this man, and you see the man just go flying into the bush.
I knocked him back.
You
The bush is right
knocked him dead.
He did.
That man is gone.
Oh. All right. Well, then I am going to use my next. Action to on to the next bandit. Over here, I think.
There's two. There's this guy there. There's that guy there, and then there's this guy behind the giant bush. Yeah, I'll say you can move around like the edges of the bush like that, but not like through it.
Oh.
Is that a bush or a tree?
It's like a bush.
Okay.
It's like a big shrub, I think. It's a little unclear. It could be a tree. It's probably a tree, but I don't know. I don't know. It's pink for some reason. Colorblindness hasn't noticed that the entire time that one bush is pink. Anyway, moving right along. Excellent turn. It is this guy's turn. Who now has cover fire, who is now under covery fire, and is going to be like, well, I don't want to deal with this, and so he is going to move. He's going to move here, and then here, and then realize his mistake. Once again, this man moves on the other side of to the other side of a bush and is like, oh fuck. He's going to attempt to shoot at you, Rhedd. But he technically still has the -2 because he's still under covery fire. So modifier -1 or no -2. That is a 10, which misses you. He just like panics in his air. You just like he shoots at you and you just like slightly move out of the way and the arrow just whizzes by you. He's like, so
Kill him.
he doesn't say anything past so
It's just a prank.
it was just a prank, bro. Bright, it is your turn.
Okay. We're gonna take 2 movements. Prefer to just here. And then we are going to move in front of Pollex.
Mm-hmm.
Is that actually somebody?
And then I think I need a reload.
Okay. I believe you do. All right. It is this bandit's turn. He is going to move here. He is going to he's going to attempt to shoot the shiny new target that just showed up. He rolled a 13, which I'm pretty sure misses.
Not even close.
Excellent. With his last action, he is going to he's going to move in the direction of trying to hide behind this little like this little like shed thing here, and just barely can't make it to it. Maybe if he hadn't moved initially. Top of the initiative is Z.
Is that actually somebody there?
No, that guy's dead.
It was close to me. Okay. I can. And he's even further away. That's okay. Let's see. What's this? Think melee weapon's not gonna be my thing. I'm gonna have to do something different. Let's see. What I doing? Just checking. Just keep going with the days.
Hell yeah. Get dazed, idiot.
Hopefully.
Please don't roll a 17. I want this combat to be over too. It's been going for 2 hours. I hate it here.
You said don't roll a 17. You didn't say roll lower than.
You're right. So he rolled a 23 with a natural 20.
So nothing happens.
Neato. All right. Yeah, I want to point out that these guys' will save is their bad save. It is +3 compared to the +5 fortitude and the +7 reflex. And I'm so heated every time I roll high.
Sometimes dice rolls just do that.
I'm always angry when my bad guys are just roll well. All right.
That's why I try to avoid spells with save DCs.
Yeah. All right. Pollex, it is your go. Try. Yep.
So I'm going to.
Thank you very much.
No problem. I'm going to. Let's see. This dude's down. That's far away, right?
Which dude?
The two dudes, right? Are they both like this guy over here?
This guy here is alive. This guy here is alive. Everyone else is dead.
All right, I'm gonna drop my knife, pick up my bow.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna shoot this guy down here twice.
Okay.
Or shoot. Well, I'm gonna shoot.
10. Still having a hard time going back and forth between the two. Unfortunately. That'll hit.
Great.
Yeah. You finally You finally, one of your arrows finally finds purchase right between the eyes. This guy is big dead.
We get dead.
It is now just this guy. And huh?
I can't do your next thing.
Oh, damn rip. It is now Rhedd's turn.
Oh, wow.
I don't think you can get to this guy.
Let's see here. Yeah, he got the whole concealment thing going.
Well, this guy over here is dead now.
Oh,
It's
crap,
just
yeah.
it's just this guy up here. That guy is also dead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take advantage of that speed of mine, or I'm being sarcastic. And it's the actions that I have, and use all my actions to all three of them.
Okay.
Actually,
Gotcha.
you know what? I take that back. I'm just gonna use these 2 actions to move place, and then I will end my turn.
Okay. After Rhedd, it is Illic.
Oh, we're gonna push up. Oof. We're gonna get to right there.
You're standing on the bench.
Yes.
High ground, motherfucker.
Whatever we can get at this point.
Yep.
We are how long does courage last?
I have no idea.
Huh?
You're like courageous thing, your bard thing. How long does that last?
+1. Oh, it doesn't give a time frame. Just says it happens.
Um.
Oh, one
Well-
round. Sorry.
Okay.
There you go. So does that? I'm assuming I don't have it anymore.
That is correct.
That's my fault. I would have done it again.
No
That's fine. We're gonna use
Try to stay on top of this.
covering
It's okay.
fire again on that guy.
All right, go for it. He is going to. He will attempt to duck. That is a miss.
That's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, he ducks out of the way. But now has a -2.
We're going to reload, and then
Uh-huh.
we are going to take the ready action. If he tries to attack somebody, I'll shoot him.
Oh, hold on. You moved. You shot.
No, reload. Excuse me. You're right. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I move, I shoot, and reload.
Yeah. Move, shoot, reload. Okay.
Learn to count, Bubbles. Learn to count.
It's okay.
Counting is hard.
Well, this guy is going to. It is now this guy's turn. He is going to attempt to shoot at you. And let's see what happens. This guy it realizes he's like the last guy. He looks around, sees you guys dealing with you guys have like dealt with all the stuff you guys have dealt with. He looks around, sees that that the bandit forces at this point have been like mostly cleaned up. He is going to make one final like attack of desperation. He is going to attack you bubbles 3 times, each with a -2. So we'll see.
I die.
that'd be terrible. Does a 17 hit?
No.
Excellent. It's looking grim. Uh, -2. Add. Wow, he rolled a 17 again. And out of final desperation, this is at a -5. This is 6. So Illic, you see this man like look desperately around, look at you, and is like in desperation, you see him fire 1, 2, 3 arrows at you, and you just stand there as each one just tink 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 into your armor, and you just look down, and they just clatter to the ground, and you look back at him, and he looks, and he's like looking up at you. And you see him drop his bow and just raise up his hands.
Good choice.
We are going to say that combat is over.
Combat
Yay.
is over.
And we are going to take with that, we're going to take another quick break before we start wrapping up. Because that combat encounter was like just under 2 hours long, and I kind of need to go to the bathroom again.
Fair.
Felt that.
So we're going to do another quick BRB, and then be back to finish things off a little bit. All right. And I need to actually be. And welcome back. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the end of that encounter. So, the dust settles on the encounter. The group of you look around and you see the aftermath of the battle that has happened here. And luckily, you see seeing a handful of bodies, you notice that there are more casualties amongst the bandits than there are the townsfolk.
Yeah, but we did still have casualties.
A handful. It is very heavily in the casualties are very heavily in the bandits' favor. But you know for a fact that without your guys' intervention, and the prep work you guys did, it definitely would have been more.
Right.
The villagers around you are having that like similar realization of looking around, kind of like, is it over? This moment of terror for them, before there's a lot of, before like the cheering starts and kind of like the celebrating. Out from behind the grocer, coming like through the fence over here, you guys see Beaudry surrounded by followed by a handful of other villagers, looking a bit worse for wear, but alive. You see the bucket that Beaudry was wearing on his head has been was lost somewhere in their kerfuffle. The washboard that he had fashioned into chest armor has like a big dent in it, and along his right cheek there's this big gash that's drawing blood, but